We are live. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you may be. How's everyone doing today? It's Saturday the 7th. Who's ready for spring weather? I'm checking the chat here, guys. I see a lot of folks in here. I want to thank you for coming in early, dropping your questions. I just came in and started a few, but let me say good morning and some hellos. I already said good mornings. So Jackie B readings, thank you for being here. We have Ascending Universal Butterfly, Peace, Love, Violets for Roses, Gary for Grace, thanks for being here, you all. Naivra, hey, welcome back. Naivra, Jazz House, thanks for being here. Wanda Grant, good morning. How are you? Chuck Goldberg Clark. Let's see. Sev 12, welcome, welcome. Lulu the Quiet Film, welcome. Good morning. And did I miss anybody? I don't think so. Anna Wright, hi, good morning. How are you? Okay, I think I know who Anna Wright is. Hey, Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Hey, hey. I am good, Wanda. Over this cold weather. Hey Brenda, good morning. I hey Mangled Unicorn, Jax. I am ready for the warm weather. So next week I think we're gonna have some 70s. That's still kind of low for me because again I'm from the Caribbean, but I'll take it. So I am ready with hands wide open, waiting for the warm weather. Okay, Jazz says I have you start, Anna, right? Jazz says, guess what? What's going on, Jax? I'm sorry. You know, I'm going to keep calling you Mangled Unicorn because I'm going to mess up your name. Jax. Let's see what. Yeah. Hey, KMO. Let's see. Okay, let's see what Jax said. I posted I think I saw that this morning, but I haven't looked at it yet. I think it popped up in my feed. So everyone, you can, after the show, we can jump over to Mangled Unicorn, also known as Jax's page, because she posted her first card pull short with her face. I'm gonna go check it out. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and check out Jax's page. And there's a lot of others in here. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny has a channel. Nivra has a channel, of course. Jackie B, Brenda T has a channel. Ascending Universal Butterfly, I think you have a channel too, right? Yeah. So let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anyone else who has a channel. Feel free to post your channel in the chat so that others can check out your page. I know Lulu the Quiet Flame, I'm now getting back to the top, has a channel. Let's see. I think that's it. Yeah. And Jackie B and I will be getting back to you all. We're going to do another collab soon. So be on the lookout for that. Okay. So I have 12 questions start so far. And I saw we had another one come in. Let's jump to the bottom. Okay, Ascending Universe does have a channel, yes. I know I wasn't going crazy. It's still early in the morning, guys. So go over and hit a subscribe. It's free. Check out the videos, give a thumbs up if you love it, like it, share it, do all the good things. Okay, I have you start Camo. Sure, Jenny. Let's see. Oh, Jazz asked, what Caribbean island am I from? I am from Trinidad and Tobago. The beautiful Twin Island. Okay, I think so. Now I have 13 questions. Yes, Naira, I have you, and I'm going to say who I have. So I'm going to post that questions are closed because I do have another live at 4 p.m. today with Scott. So I don't want to overexert myself too much, and so I'll be back on with Scott later today. So I think this is going to be it for now. So I'm going to do questions are oh, thank you, Brenda. I was just about to type it. Questions are closed. And I know Jackie B is going to get on it. Yep, there. Yep. Thank you, Brenda, Jackie B, and Mango Unicorn. Thank you so much. All right, let's get started. So I have, of my 13 questions, I have Nivra, Jackie B, Ascending Universal Butterfly, Peace Love, Violets for Roses, Gary for Grace, Char Goldberg Clark. Char, you're trying to make me bite my tongue. Wanda Grant, Jazz House, Lulu Quiet Flame, Savi, Anna Wright, and KMO. I think I got everyone who put a question in. So we'll see how far I go. I'm going to try to get everyone, but worst case scenario, if I don't, I'll be back on with Scott, okay? Later today. So let's go with Nivra. I have a, you see me staring ahead. I have an incense burning and the smoke is going into the light stream and creating this beautiful, I wish you can see it. It's like magical. Huh. Okay. Now I need you to go back that way. Okay. I would love to know the best way to approach living with my husband. We're thinking about Portugal, but that's an expensive move and process too. Guidance from spirit on the situation, please. Okay. I would love to know the best way to approach living with my husband. We're thinking about Portugal, but that's an expensive move and process too. Guidance from spirit on the situation, please. Okay. Let me check with my pendulum first on one part of your question, Nivra. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. You know Nivra's question, the one that I just read. I'm going to ask a question. I would like to receive guidance for Nivra on this part of her question. Is it in Nivra and her husband's highest good to migrate to Portugal? Is it high vibrational beings of love and light? Is it in Nivra's and her husband's highest good to move to Portugal? Okay, that's a maybe, and it's swinging heavier. Okay. Mm. You know why I heard the maybe, Nivra? This is weird. It's because when you move to Portugal, then there's a process, right? And I don't know if your husband is from Portugal, and you don't have to say, but if he is, then okay, it'll be easy for you. It'll be a little easier for you to get citizenship and all the other good stuff that comes with it, right? But if not, then it may be a little bit more challenging, is the best word I can say, to for the stability part of getting a job and all the good things that come with when you move to a new place, buying a home and all that other good stuff. But let's see, the best way to approach living with my husband. Okay. What guidance do you have for Nifra, high vibrational beings of love and light, on the best way to approach her living under one household with her husband. What is the best approach for night for spirit? Okay, let's see this. In my head, Nivra, I heard Metatron, so I'm going to go to my Metatron deck just to see. I release any energies from past readings from this deck. May I receive readings of the highest good for Nivra, the highest frequency of love and light. What is the best approach for Nivra to take on, to start living with her husband? This is an interesting card. I'm going to hide your comment, your question, Nivra, for a minute. Because I was guided to the Metatron deck, and the card that flicked out, it says passion. But there you see there's a heart. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see. And all that beautiful orange and yellows and pinks flame around the heart. And it says passion, love for life. Let me see what this is. Love for life. What does this mean for Nivra? Passion. Okay, 2 cards just fell out of the deck. So you got 3 cards. So the first one was passion, love for life, right? The next card that jumped out says inner child. Hear and know me. The third card says it's yellow, joy and happiness. And what's interesting is that if I put it this way, and I'm sorry, maybe I'll do it this way, right? The approach to some, and I'm not saying that you don't have this because I don't know you that personally or your husband. Hey, Donna Marie. It's bringing, okay, here's what I'm feeling, Nivra. I'm feeling that the distance is, let me see if Nivra said anything. Hey, Venus, good morning. I said hey to Donna Marie. Okay. So here's what I'm feeling, right? The distance is creating a little bit of, because it from me meeting you online, it's been a while, right? And we don't know how long it's been before that. I don't know. The distance is creating a not to say that the love isn't there, the love is there, but the passion, right? And it's not to say that you don't have it and or he doesn't have it. The distance is creating that break, right? But it also seems like Spirit is asking maybe you, maybe both of you, maybe him, to go into that go inward and find that inner child, because there is some there is some inner child work that needs to be done to help bring in this passion, right? Or help to, not to help, not bring in, help to reignite, right? um I'm trying to say that without saying, given saying too much. And once you find and work on this inner child situation that is stirring up, that is stirring up feelings and emotions, that's creating this lack, right? It's going to help bring in the sun, the joy, the happiness. So above and below, you have two great things, but in between it, the inner child, there's something that needs to work on. So listen, and I don't know if your husband is, on this journey as well. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if he's on this journey as well, but if he is, you know, maybe you can do it long distance together. See if you can get him to open up and work on that, whatever it is that is causing, that is blocking, because long distance causes a lot of, it already puts pressure on a relationship. But when we have internal issues that we have not dealt with, or we may not even have, we haven't dealt with, we may not even be aware that it's an issue that we need to work on, that also creates issues. But once this is done, and you can ask Archangel Metatron to help you, because Archangel Metatron is the, don't quote me on this, the whole thing, because I sometimes mess it up. But he holds the keys to like the Akashic records. He can get you in there to give you the guidance that you need. So ask him in your meditation, or just when you're sitting quietly, to come in and help show you, what it is that needs to be worked on, and take it in pockets. Because again, at the end, even though this says yellow, the color is yellow and it says joy and happiness, I see this as also as the sun, and the sun is good things. But I think before, oh, okay, this is why they're saying the maybe in regards to you moving to Portugal, right? Because there's so many underlying inner child and maybe even teen issues that we haven't dealt with, and you don't want, you pick up, and both of you, him and you pick up and you move to a different country, thinking, okay, you know what, this is gonna help us, and then you get there and you realize you left everything here looking for the togetherness, the oneness, and you're not getting it because we haven't worked on unsolved, not unsolved, we haven't worked on issues from our childhood, our teens, and to be honest, sometimes even in our adulthood, right? Because it carries on and resurfaces in different ways. So that's the message I have for you, Niver, and I hope it helps. You can always go back and get the, okay, good, glad it did. Yes, yes, yes. And go back and look at the cards, and take a screenshot of them, and call in Archangel Metatron to help you both through it. Okay? I can feel, because it's been a while now, so I can feel, it's not really a heaviness, but it's a pain, but it's not heavy. And that's good to know for you, Niver, that it's not a heaviness, because when it's heavy, it could cause a whole lot more. So work on you and allow him to work on him. Find a way maybe to do it together, and hopefully he's open to it. And I think things would work out because you got the yellow card, which I see as the sun. All right. Thanks, Nivra. Okay. Wait, nope, wrong person. Sorry. Do. You know what? No, I'll go ahead and read you Ascending Universal Butterfly because there's a reason why they made me click on your name. I would appreciate any messages of guidance from my teams, please, on my path. Thank you so much. You're welcome. High vibrational beings of love and light. Ascending Universal Butterfly will like some guidance from you on her path. I heard, why do you feel you are not on it or you're off it? Okay. The path may not be as we perceive. The path may not be as we want it to be, right? Path may not be as you want it to be. Okay. I heard sometimes we may have a little loop, a curveball. And these loops and curveballs are lessons. They're making me feel that sometimes as we're on the path, something may pop back up, a situation, a memory, a thought that is that we may have felt we kind of like overcame it or we addressed it. But there's sometimes remnants or little pockets of lessons that we still have to learn from that situation. For you, ascended universal butterfly, I heard call in Archangel Michael. Why is she calling in Archangel Michael? I know you gave it to me, but I lost it. Why is she calling Archangel Michael? Okay, call in Archangel Michael to help you through this situation. This that may have, it seems like it's recycling, right? It's not about, we feel Archangel Michael is all about, okay, the protector, the whatever. Him coming in for this situation doesn't feel like it's about protection. It's a different, it's for a different purpose. You are always on the path. Oh gosh, you're going too fast. You are always on the path. Darn it. I lost what they said, but what I kind of like visualized in my head, ascending universal butterfly, is that no matter what we are faced with, we are still on our path. But that situation, that person, that whatever it may be, we may think it's not part of our journey, but it is, because there's a lesson. There's something for us to work through, even though we or pockets of something for us to work through, but we may feel that we we may feel that we've done it, we've gone through it, but no. Mm-mm. So and it's okay. Ascending Universal says, done with the loops, done the loops and curves. They have been fun. Oh, that's funny. See if anything else you said. Okay, bye, Donna. Hey, Mia Dragon. Good morning. Okay. What else do we have for Ascending Universal Butterfly Spirit? Ascending Universal. Anything else? Okay, Ascending Universal Butterfly. They're just the last thing they said is you are always on your path. So let me see if I can go back. Hey, Tani, how are you? Okay, let's see. This was Ascending Universal. I would appreciate any message of guidance from my teams, please, on my path. Okay. I hope the message helped you, Ascending. Um, hmm. Keep pushing through. And whatever this obstacle or not obstacle, yeah, it is. Because when you think, oh, you know what they showed me, as I said, obstacle, um, the hurdles, when you see people running races and they have the hurdles that they hop over, that's what they just showed me in my eyes. So don't view them as obstacles, view them as hurdles. You are running a race. It's not a super fast race. And along the journey, there's going to be hurdles that you're going to have to jump over or go through. Okay. Pieces to finish. And bring in Archangel Michael, as they said, so that he can help you go through. Because you really don't want to, even though they showed me the hurdles, you want to jump over. You want to like make sure that you solve it, you figure it out, you work through it, but allow him to come in to help you through the hurdles. Okay. And you are welcome, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Okay. Next, we have Jackie B. Messages from my spirit guides on how to continue to stay balanced and grounded this month. Okay. What message do you have for Jackie B on her question? High vibrational beings of love and light. She wants to know how she can stay balanced and grounded the rest of this month. This is March. Okay, Jackie B. So I wasn't trying. I wasn't understanding where they were going with this. But at first, the first thing I heard was when you're doing your shows, they made me feel like when you're doing your shows, that's one of the ways. But I was like, well, if she's doing her shows and she's not balanced and grounded, then how? But what they're saying is, and what I saw is while you're sitting at your chair, right, feet firmly planted into the floor, know that they're with you. And I saw angels, and they're on to your right, and other beings to your left, supporting you doing your shows. But what they are reminding you, and I think this could be for all of us, is as we sit down to do our shows, our lives, or even not even the lives, even in your day to day, and you sit and you bring them in. Remember, as you call them in, I saw a column of white light coming down. They didn't show it to me coming down through you, Jackie B, but I would say envision as you call them in that column of light, whatever color, whether it's gold, whether it's white, if it's water fluid flowing up and down, invite that in. And what they're saying is, as you invite it in, I saw you place your hand on your chest and you say these words: I am centered, I am balanced, and I am grounded. I am centered, I am balanced, and I am grounded. Okay. So if you have a practice every day, Jackie, utter those words. It's warming up now. Woohoo! So when we can get outside and put our hands and feet in the earth, but as it's still cold, in some places, here for one, it's harder for us to get out there, and then it's all wet and muddy. So it's hard for us to get out. But what they're saying for you to remain balanced and grounded is to sit, call in your team, envision a light, a cord, a column, whatever you choose to envision flowing up and down through you. And this flow is allowing you to connect to source and to Mother Earth, and place your hand on your chest and utter those words: I am centered, I am balanced, and I am grounded. And just the words, and I just heard in my head, the words set the intention. So because you are setting the intention, you are allowing yourself, your soul, to come back into that oneness. Okay? Let's see what Jackie says. Did I miss anything above? Hey, Sutafi, good morning. Yeah, well, this is a busy month for me with birthdays, business, and oh, yeah. So a lot of chaotic stuff going on. Okay. I seen white lights sometimes when I'm doing live. Wow. Okay. Okay. Next week is going to be warmer, so I be outside more. And even if you're outside more, Jackie, still do that. Still, because that's what they showed me. Put your hand on your chest and say to yourself, I am centered, I am balanced, and I am grounded. And that white, and it's interesting because I said I saw the light not going through you, the column of light. It was like behind you. And here you said sometimes you see that column of light when you're doing your lives. Hey, Carl. Wow. So just utter those words, because what you're doing is you're setting the intention at the birthday party. If you're hosting it, before the guests arrive, create your safe space and say those 3 words to yourself. Even at the doctors, because sometimes when I'm going to like cheer competitions and stuff, there's a lot of energies floating around. So I do put myself in a bubble and of protection, just so that my energy stays with me, their energy stays with them. But I hope that helps you, Jackie. Okay. And thank you all for asking your questions. Let's see. Peace, love. We have peace, love, then violets for roses, and Gary for grace. Are you here? Peace, love, violets for roses, and Gary for grace. Scroll down. And if I missed anybody else coming in, hello, welcome. Okay, peace, love, and violets. I see you here. Okay, got you. So peace, love. May I please have a message from my guides? Okay. Peace, love. 3478. High vibrational beings, love and light. What message do you have for peace, love this morning? She would like a message from her guides. A message that is of her higher. Okay. I have a new deck, Peace, Love. And as I was about to finish my statement, I heard go to that deck. And deck is called Higher Self. So I'm going to go to that deck to see what your higher self wants to say to you. Okay. What do we need Peace, Love to know? What does her higher self want her to know since you've guided me to this deck? Is this a message for Peace, Love, Spirit? Or should I shuffle again? Okay. Should I go from the top of the deck or the bottom of the deck? Okay. Ooh. I need to your card Peace, Love says vision. And what's interesting, this card is the main book cover. So let's see what vision says real quick. That's like a third eye vision. So it'll be interesting. Wow. Here's what it says. I have 3 eyes, 2 to look and 1 to see. You have been gifted with clairvoyance, the ability to see beyond the dimensions of this world. With this ability, you are able to see and communicate with spirit, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and elementals. Having this gift enables you to help others learn and grow by sharing knowledge from the divine realm. Wow. Okay. I mean, I know that. Let's see. It says the guidance for you. So this is telling me that your clairvoyance may be, I'm hearing it's amping up. It says you can open up your third eye by tapping on the chakra directly, meditating with white light, or envisioning an eye opening in the middle of your forehead. You can also place an amethyst crystal on your third eye chakra to remove any blocks from your sight. What does it say? Did Peace, Love say you? Oh, you never knew that. Yeah, that's the message that your higher self. It says this card asks you to work on opening up to this gift to help others move forward in the right direction. So I heard amping up. So I don't know if Peace, Love, because Peace, Love says, wow, I never knew that. You may have been seeing quick visuals, but you're just thinking, oh, that's just whatever, right? This is not your mind. This is not your brain just daydreaming or whatever. This is actually your clairvoyance, the ability to see beyond, that is opening up, that it's amping up. I feel like it's already there, but you don't, it's like you're like, no, that's just normal. That's, you're not thinking anything of it, is what I'm feeling when you see these things. It's not that you see spirits, or you see ghosts, or you see anything like that. It's these visuals with that the eye that is truly able to see, not the two eyes to look, that you're seeing these things, but you are dismissing it. What you can do, peace love, is if you meditate or as you meditate, ask your guides to show you something. Maybe a color, maybe a color. Um, and try to remove from your your mind. Like if I say the color blue, right? Our mind immediately wants to jump to something that's familiar to us that is blue. So we're looking, the mind is looking for, let's say you had a blue ring. The mind is looking for like a blue ring or a blue ball. Take away, um, or try to take away the object that your mind is trying to implant and just focus it to myself, the color blue, the color blue, the color blue. And they may show you the blue in a totally different way. You know, I was doing a meditation a few weeks ago and trying to connect to someone, and I asked them if they were da 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 da, show me something blue. And I sat there and I wasn't getting anything blue, and I because my mind was drifting to an object. And I said, okay, I'm not seeing the blue. Why am I? And then all of a sudden I heard the sky. And I chuckled because what color is the sky? Blue. So, but my mind, now I know the sky was in my mind because the sky was nowhere near my thought process. You know, I think my mind was focused more at a blue circle. And I was like, no, blue, blue, blue. So, this is one of the ways you can help enhance your third eye working with your team, Peace Love. Okay. See if Peace Love says anything else. And that's the message I have for you from your higher self who wanted to come in. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Carl. Good morning. Okay. Violets for roses. Violet asks, thank you, Spirit. I release. Okay. May I please have a message from my spirit guides and thank you. Violets for roses. High vibrational beings of love and light. What message would we like to give violets for roses that it's of her highest good, highest frequency of love and light? What message do we have for violets for roses? Is that what we want violets for roses to do? We need her to. Okay, let me see something. Just gonna ask my pendulum a question, violets for roses. Okay, all right. So violets for roses, I don't know if you noticed as I was sitting here, all of a sudden I just started swaying and rocking. And so before I gave you the message, I wanted to verify that that was the guidance that Spirit had for you. So I asked my pendulum if that was the message. Yes, they want you to move, dance, just put on music and move. And the reason why they want you to move, the first thing I asked was there stuck energy? And when I asked if there was stuck energy that needed to move through your system, I got a maybe. My pendulum swung left to right. So then I asked the pendulum, just for clarification for me to make sure I was getting the message right, is there a blockage, as opposed to saying stuck energy? Is there a blockage that Violet for Roses needs to get moving out of her system? And I got a yes. It paused for a little while, and then I got a yes. Let me hide this. Okay. And so I'm just going to show you for confirmation. High vibrational beings of love and light. The message for Violets for Roses that she needed to move, dance, put on music, and just be silly. Is this message for is the reason for this message to help Violets for Roses remove a blockage out of her energy field? If the answer is yes, do you mind moving my pendulum a little harder? Okay. All right. Thank you. High vibrational beings of love and light. Okay. So, Violets for Roses, you have a very easy mission. A very easy. Oh, you were. I was listening to music right before the live started. Oh, yeah. But it's not just about listening to the music. Be silly. If just move, do the wave, do the little the Michelin man. And what you're doing is allowing the blockage to move out of your energy field. And when you do that, say out loud, well, not screaming, but you can say out through your mouth, I release any blockages from my energy that is not of my highest good. I release, I release, I release. Okay, so that's the message they have for you, Violets for Roses. Carl, I saw you had a question. You were asking if your question made the list. I don't think it did because I closed questions early because we had 13 questions. So I had closed questions, but I will be back on later today at 4 p.m. with Scott, Scorpio Sun Tarot. Okay. All right. Gary for Grace. Are you here? I do need to be silly more. I get just go for it. Gary for Grace, are you still here? And after Gary for Grace, I have Char Goldberg Clark and then Wanda Grant. So Gary for Grace, Char Goldberg Clark, and Wanda Grant. Yes, okay, got you, Gary. Thank you. Thank you for being here for your question. Okay. You're welcome, Carl. Please, any message from my spirit guides and angels? Thank you. I love your little icon there. It looks like it's hands with light and a dove. That's nice. The sun and a dove. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. Gary for Grace would like to know what guidance you have for him today. He asks for messages from his guides and or the angels. That is of his highest good, highest frequency. So what do you want to let Gary for Grace know? Gary? Oh, sure, Carolyn. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, I'll catch you later on Scott's channel as well. Have a good rest of the day until 4 p.m. my time. Gary, have you been feeling that I'm just going to use the word worthy? That's the best way I can describe the feeling. Or not not necessarily unworthy, but it's like partial. It's like you just don't know. You just don't. I'm feeling like I just don't know where I fit. Um, maybe where I belong. I just don't feel like I'm maybe not doing enough. That's how I feel. So if you can validate that for me, if you can let me know, not validate, just let me know if that makes sense for you, Gary, for Grace. Because the message that I heard is you are all. You are all. Simple as that. Okay. Okay. Because when I first heard the you are all, I was like, what is this? That's it. You are all. You you are all. And I always say we're all perfectly imperfect. And that part is from me, right? We're all perfectly imperfect. Stop beating yourself up. Stop and not really beating yourself up, but stop focusing on the energy that you need to do more. Everyone is where they need to be. Everyone is fulfilling the task, the um oh gosh, what was that? I heard moment, but there was another word before moment and it just literally zoomed by. Um, wherever you are now is your moment. Okay? You determine, you decide how you deal with that moment. Okay? Don't look at the glass half empty. Maybe you drank a lot of water. So now instead of the glass being full to the rim, it's a quarter ways down. Maybe you watered the plant and now somebody comes in and they're like, oh my gosh, where's the water gone? You know, what did you do? And in the moment, you feel as if you haven't done, oh, I'm getting big chills on this one. You feel as if you haven't done enough, but you watered the plant. The plant needed water. You replenished your fluids, your body that is made of water needed to be replenished. Sometimes it's not the big things, sometimes it's the smallest things. And what they're saying is that we need to acknowledge and be grateful for the small things that we do. Maybe you were walking down the sidewalk and you scooted an earthworm off of the hot concrete back into the grass because he would not have made it. The heat, that would have been his demise. But now that you put him in the grass, it's a small act of kindness. No one saw, or you feel no one may have seen what you did, but the universe sees. You are all. Wow, that's powerful, Gary. And I can feel the love, my heart space with that you are all. It's just filled with love, with compassion, even is what I feel. Okay. So if you have a mirror, a big mirror, put that up on that mirror. I am all. Hey, just visiting. So every time you walk past that mirror and you see I am all, you are reminded that whether full to the rim, 3/4 way, or way down to the bottom, you are still all because you have poured into something else that someone may not have seen and may not give you recognition, but you don't need that recognition because, again, the universe sees. All right, Gary, for Grace, I hope that helps lift you. And what I'm feeling in my heart is a little bit of an ease, a little bit of a let go of that. Uh, like you let a little bit of air out the bubble to say, okay, I can breathe. All right. All the best to you, Gary. Okay. Next, we have Char Goldberg Clark. Okay. Release Gary's energy. I would love and appreciate an energy read, possibly messages from my higher self for the next couple of months. So grateful. Oh, thank you, Char Goldberg Clark. Okay. Since I have the higher self deck, where I'm going to do that one first. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know. High vibrational beings of love and light. Char Goldberg Clark would like a message from her higher self. What do we want, Char? What does Char's higher self want her to know that is of her highest good, love, and light? Okay, card flew out. See what this means. The card your higher self wants you to know, and if you look, it says confusion, right? You're all in your head. And the confusion card says confusion is a word we have invented for an order which is not understood. Okay, what does this card mean? Okay, right now, the guidance of your higher self, okay, is being drowned out by the mental chatter of your ego. While the ego is rational and logical, it is a mental system created by fear and instinct and doesn't always acquiesce to the wisdom of love, which is the spiritual genetics of your higher self. Your higher self speaks quietly, but contains the intelligence of your heart and your spirit, which will help cut through the confusion you are now experiencing. Currently, the situation in your life that needs, currently, there is a situation in your life that needs clarity. You may be trying to understand why you were let go from a job or why you weren't promoted. Perhaps you're trying to grapple with unforeseen financial difficulties and need clarity and assistance. Okay. This card, the card of confusion, is asking you to be still and tune into your higher self, since it contains the knowledge you need to help you along this path. Your higher self is present and reachable, but only if you relinquish the mental chains of fear, confusion, and indecision. So, Char Goldberg, your higher self is asking you, oh, okay. Root pain. I don't know how intense the pain is and if you are taking any medication for it, Char. But if you are and when you have that quiet moment, sit still and try to be present. Even if it means putting on Hertz music or something to kind of distract you from the pain of the root so that you can allow yourself to become calm so that you can hear what your higher self wants to tell you. Okay. Oh, no meds. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Ooh. Breathing. Let's see. Breathing, feeling. Ah, yes, even music. Feeling its Kundalini energy. Okay. And oh, okay. You're feeling it. Okay. Okay. So when you get a little bit of, well, I mean, you can ground, make sure and ground yourself, right? To act and ask your team, your higher self, to help you release that pain. And maybe even, oh, you said the music. Put if it's stuck, if you feel it's stuck energy, put on high vibrational frequency music and dance. And as you dance, similar to the other reading, I release any stuck energy and allow it to flow freely throughout my chakra system. Okay. And as you do that, I am feeling a sense of calm coming over me. But when you do it, if you feel that calmness, allow your higher self to come in. And maybe if it is the Kundalini energy that's trying to make its way through your chakras, char, your higher self is going to come in and help it with a smooth transition. Okay, but only you know what it is you're going through. But I just heard, as I put down the card, I heard in my head, take away the thoughts of what it could be. Release that. Release if it's you feel it's the Kundalini energy moving through. Say, whatever this pain is within my root, I release it so that it can free flow throughout wherever it needs to go. And if that is out in my energy field, I release you out of my energy field, or whatever it needs to do. You will find the words to say. But I think that's where the confusion is and the chatter is coming in, because the ego brain wants us to think whatever it wants us to think. But thank you for your question, Char. You're welcome. Wanda, we have Wanda, Jazz, and Lulu. Wanda, Jazz, and Lulu. Wanda, are you still here? Jazz and Lulu, are you still here? Okay. Wanda, yes. Okay. May I have a message from my spirit guides or angels today? Vibrational beings of love and light. What guidance do we have for Wanda today? What guidance that is of her highest good and highest frequency, love and light? Okay, I see you, Jazz. And I see you, KMO and Lulu. Wanda, I don't know. I think I always get songs for you. Interesting. So I heard Be Happy. And then it switched to Don't Worry, Be Happy Now. And but it kept going back to the song. The lyrics didn't finish. It kept going back to Be Happy. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Um okay. And then interestingly, I just felt a pop in my left ear. Hmm. What is that pop? Are you clear audio? You love music, yeah. Are you clear audience? Have the ability to hear? Wanda? Because as the reason why I asked that is because as I was saying the part of the lyrics to you and I ended, I've heard a pop in my ear, but the popping created some clarity within my left ear. So I don't know if let me see, I'm trying to see if If you are clairaudient, if you did or do hear stuff, maybe it has been on a pause because of maybe what's going on in your life. Maybe there's a bit of, um, you know, and it doesn't have to be total worry, but day-to-day things do worry us. So it's not like it's a massive situation, right? We could worry about what am I going to cook today? Or, and then we're like, well, do I want this? Do I want that's a form of worrying as well. But I feel like when I heard the pop in my ears, it's I am feeling like don't worry, be happy, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Allows your clear audience to come on even more. You'll be able to hear because it seems like it may have been creating a block. Um, is that it? I'm hearing yes, 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 yes. Um, okay. I'm hearing watch this. Do you watch Disney? You've been a little worried. Okay. I'm here. I just heard in my head watch. I think they said Disney movies because I love to watch like those Disney movies like Soul and all those fun things. But I'm hearing um basically they're guiding you to watch shows that make you laugh, that instill joy. It may be yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah. Just watch anything that makes you laugh. Because what it's doing, it's creating a distraction and it may be temporary, but even if it's 2, 3 hours temporary, you're bringing that energy of high vibration back into your field. Okay. So Wanda said, yes, been a little worried. Okay. And then, mm, okay. I'm gonna go. Hallmark. Okay. Hallmark is your favorite. Yes. So watch it. And bring that's going to create a distraction of the energy because I saw the quote, the statement you made above, but I'm not going to put it up on the live because when we worry about those things, we shift the energy into fear, right? And that is what is reciprocated back to us. So instead of worrying about it, this is what you can say. I know the universe has my highest good in its hands. Right now, this may be the situation, but I know that things will turn out for the best for me and for my family. Okay? You're watching a Hallmark right now. Nice. Um, can I ask a question? I wonder, did you and your husband used to watch Hallmark together? And then I still have a few people. I'm gonna get to everybody. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And the reason, here's why I asked that is because they were telling me, and I know, and most of us know that your husband is on the other side, and they were telling me to tell you to watch old movies that maybe you and your husband or may have created like old videos or things that you watch together that will create that memory. And my brain says, but then that might make her cry, because I know he's on the other side. And I don't know if you heard me say, I say, I'm not going to say that, but they keep telling me, ask her, ask her. So there you go. And oh, I know I'm getting full chills. So I'm going to say this. He's right there with you, sitting next to you, watching the old movies. You know what's funny? I can feel like he's saying, I really like to watch these, but I'm just gonna do it for her because I love her. So I'm gonna sit here with her. That's the kind of the feeling that I feel. I don't like to do something and it's not really my thing, but yeah. All right, Wanda, all the best to you. That's the message I have for you. Jazz House, then Lulu and Sev 12. And then after, oh, okay. So on my list, Jazz House, Lulu, Sev 12, Anna Wright, and then KMO, and we'll be done. Okay, let's see. Okay, I see you, Sev. I'm gonna give. Oh, Jazz. I know you're here because you said something a few minutes ago. So I like 2 minutes ago. So I'll go ahead and do you, Jazz. Okay, I'll read for you. Does my higher self have any messages for me? Why so sad for the last couple of days? Ooh, you have a lot of questions in here, Jazz. So you're welcome, Wanda. You are so welcome. Um, does my great grandmother Jenny Romero have any messages for me? Okay. Since you said that you have been sad for the last couple of days, I'm going to go see what your higher self, what guidance your higher self wants to bring in for you. Okay. Jazz, jazz, jazz. Vibrational beings of love and light. What message does Jazz's higher self has for her? Oh, Jazz, I immediately felt the energy is not yours. You have been taken on, unbeknownst to you, others' energy, others' sadness, others' pain, others. So this tells me you're an empath. You've been taking on other people's, and there's a lot of chaos going on in the world. And if you are, and this part is me, not your higher self, but if you are watching news on social media, seeing what's going on, you're absorbing. Oof, okay, good Lord. What can Jazz do? What can Jazz do? Hmm. What guidance do we have for Jazz from her higher self? Okay, Jazz, I'm seeing a couple of things, right? What I'm seeing is you standing. And as you're standing, because the energy, now some of it may be yours, but the vast majority of it is not yours. It's you're standing and you're doing this. And here's what you're going to see. This energy is not mine. This energy is not mine. I return it to source. I return it to God. I return it to Mother Earth so that it's transmuted. Um, but this energy is not mine. This energy. So the pushing movement is like you're pushing it as you're setting the intentions. You're pushing those energies out of your space, right? You set and you can do it for however long you want. And as you're doing it, you're breathing in and you're breathing out. You're gonna feel because I just felt a little woozy as I did it. So you're gonna feel woozy. Don't keep going. I release this energy that is not mine. I release this energy that is not mine. And as you feel yourself coming back to calm, you're going to feel a bit of balance. The wooziness is gone. You're going to surround yourself. You need to surround yourself in a protective bubble, right? And this bubble, the intention that you will be setting is to your it's a protective bubble. So what is not of your highest good does not penetrate into the bubble and come into you. If you are watching the news and all YouTube, social media, and watching everything that's going on, take a break from that part of the news. Take a break from that part of social media. Okay. Okay. And they, for whatever reason, they still have me doing this, the pushing. So I don't know and if you can do it as I'm doing it, because I feel like that's what they want you to do, Jazz. Push the energy out. Push it out. The energy that is not mine, I return to source. The energy that is not mine, I return to source. Okay. I feel a bit lighter and I feel energy rising up from the soles of my feet, up my legs and my thighs and moving upward. And I don't know, for me, what I feel like, and maybe this is how you're feeling, it feels like a bit of re-energizing. Okay, is that it for Jazz? Don't forget to ground. Ground as much as you can. Is that it for Jazz? Interesting, Jazz. As I'm asking what else, if they have any other additional message for you, I see a white light coming down, but as it reaches the top of your head, it expands out as if to create a cocoon over you, a protection field, maybe a cleanse more than a protection. Yeah, this white light just flowing down, comes down, and then it expands and comes down over you. Okay, that's what I have for you, Jazz. Okay, let's see what Jazz says. Yes, telepathic, psychic, medium, intuitive, and yes, I feel a lot of people's emotions, and I must be taken. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the news. Yeah. I make sure I have a wall where I say the light in and let myself not carry others and let go. Oh, yeah, you feel nauseous. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yes, I can. The energizer bunny with the energy and working on grounding. Okay. But I feel like that white light that came down and it covered you, that's your higher self coming in and doing something. All right. But remember, you can connect to your higher self as well. All right. So all the best to you, Jazz. And I hope you feel a little better because I felt like whatever they had me doing, pushing the energy out, was to help release some of it. But you can continue to do it as well. Okay. All right. Thanks, Jazz. Okay. I am Lulu. Are you here? Did Lulu say she's here? Okay. No, I didn't see Lulu, but we'll come back to Lulu. Let's do Sev 12 so I can get through at least by 12:30. What is the path to my goal and when will I reach it? Huh. I don't know if this has any significance to you. A blue jay just flew on the 3 right here and it's like really, really calling whoever it's calling. Do you like blue jays? That's a blue jay. Yeah, that's a blue jay. Huh, okay. Self 12. What is the path to my goal? Mm-hmm. High vibrational beings of love and light, I release all energies from past readings so that I may get a clear message for self 12. What do we want to tell self 12 about their path? And when will I reach it? Oh, Sev. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, Lulu, I'm gonna come back to you. So stay in the chat, okay? I will do your reading right after self 12. Okay, that's good to hear, Jazz. And continue. This blue jay is loud. Wow. Okay, back to self 12. Oh. Literally, this blue jay is sitting somewhere. I don't see it now anymore, but it is loud and it is just squawking, squawking, squawking. So, whatever, I don't know. Okay. Look up the meaning of the spiritual meaning of blue jay, Savi, because it's interesting. It flew in right as I pulled your name. Okay. Um, what I heard before I was distracted by the bird, Savi, was you asked the second part of your question was, when will you reach it? Right. And what they're making me feel that on your spiritual path, it's not a matter of reaching. When you have reached it, then technically you're not here on earth. um that's what they made me feel like, right? Once you've fulfilled what you came here on earth to fulfill, I guess then and this is what I'm thinking, maybe bid our farewells. Is that true? What do we want to tell Sevi about their path? Every time I ask your path, the blue jay starts back talking. Okay. I hold on 1 second, Sev. Okay, I see you. Yeah, it is loud, like loud. I want to look up because for some reason it is talking, but I just don't know what it's saying. I'm going to look up real quickly, Sev 12, the spiritual meanings of blue jay, because I just find it very. Blue jays, right? And it's not, my window is closed. This is how, no, it's, I can see him sit, well, him or her sitting right there on the branch, quiet, not saying a word. Okay. Blue jays hold strong spiritual significance, representing communication, confidence, and fearlessness. As vibrant, vocal, and intelligent creatures, they appear as signs to speak your truth, stand up for your rights, and trust your instincts. They are often viewed as messengers providing guidance, protection, and clarity. Path. I'm waiting to see if he's gonna start back. He's gone now. Once I looked up the meaning of the blue jays, it's gone. So that is the message for you. Be like your path to your goal, whatever the goal may be. All right. The blue jay represents communication, confidence, and fearlessness. Speak your truth, stand up for your rights, and trust your instincts. Oh, it just came back. Is that it for Sav 12? Do you have anything else you want to say? Nope, that's it. He just came back. Yeah, now he's sitting right. Yeah. And he's a good like 8 feet or more from me, and he just flew off. So Sev 12, I hope that helps. But they want you to speak your truth, speak up for yourself, and trust your instincts. That's the guidance. And I think that if this question has to do with a job, if you do that, you will reach the intention, or you will reach your goal. I'm sorry. You will reach your goal if your question has to do with work. Okay. Wow. Nine vultures. Thank you. Wow. That's a lot. Okay. Thank you for your question, Sev. Okay. Lulu. Guys, I'm gonna try to get to the I have Lulu, Anna Wright, and then KMO. May I receive a message from Spirit for my highest good? What is of importance for me at this time? Okay. Mm. I immediately heard Lulu. Before I could even finish asking my question, you're doing it. You're doing it. And I know you've been doing quite a bit of lives, whether by yourself or collabs, and they're making me feel that is of your highest good. Oh, just had to burp. Sorry. That is of your highest good because it's allowing you to, in a sense, speak your truth. I don't know if before you got on like actually doing lives, and maybe there you and most of us are like this, where a lot of people don't know what we do, because we don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, you're this and you're that and whatever else, right? But when you put yourself out there on whether you're doing seminars, or you're on YouTube, or you're just giving readings to the neighbor down the street, or you're at a community center doing readings for people, the verb that I feel is that you are speaking your truth. You are claiming or reclaiming who you are, right? So you are doing what's needed that is of your highest good right now. Okay, now in my right eye, I am seeing it's a yellow light, but think of the yellow light is this shape, and it's all yellow, but then as the waves, okay, that's what waves of the light in between, I'm seeing red, I'm seeing pink. Is it pink? And what is that light? That light is guidance. It's not a solid yellow. The light looks like if you cut an onion in fours and you open, it still has the base and you hold the onion up, right? You have all these layers. So it's layers of light. But what's prominent to me in my visual is the yellow and then the red. But as it fades, there's a pink there. As the red, yeah, there's pink on the inside, very faint pink. But that light is guidance for you, Lulu. Hmm. Let's see. I feel very at ease when I'm reading. Okay. Ye yes, but instead of, you see the flame, how the yellow is inside, but then the orange is on the outside? It's reverse. So the yellow is on the outside, and that red, orange, and whatever, yeah, red and orange is on it comes in. So, but it says that, and your name is Lulu the Quiet Flame. So it is a flame, just the reverse of colors. So, and it says that that flame for you is guidance. Hmm. Well, now you have me saying flame. It did look kind of like a flame. But yeah. So I hope that helps, Lulu. What was your question again? What was important for you at this time? And that is what it is. You are doing what is of your highest good, which is the shows, the readings, and not being afraid um of what others think. And that's one of the biggest struggles we have. And once we let that go and just trust and go with it, things will be okay. All right, Lulu? So Anna Wright and then KMO, and then I will be disconnected. Let's see, wait. Well, Spirit did give me a channel name, so it makes sense that oh, okay. Nice. Good to know that. Huh. Okay. Anna and then KMO. And I think Anna said she was here. And thank you all for still being here. Mm. Anna and KMO. Okay. Let's see. I know KMO recently said she was still here. So let's jump to KMO first and then I'll come back to Anna. Any messages would be much appreciated. Okay. I release any energy that is not mine as we get messages for KMO. What guidance would we like to give KMO at this time? What guidance would we like to give KMO at this time? In my left eye, KMO, I see you are elated. You are maybe on cloud nine. And I want to make sure let me see. I see you laughing. So you're in a good space. What is the message here for KMO Spirit? What is the message for KMO? What do you want KMO to know? Okay. I heard balance. And with the balance, what they're showing me is that things would come in that may try to disrupt this feeling that you're feeling, but they're reminding you to find a balance in not letting this, that's whatever it is that's going to come in, maybe a past experience, maybe a new situation, worry, fear, whatever it may be. When that energy comes in, remember to find a balance in the way you're feeling now and that. Don't let this come in and disrupt the sunshine over here. As I did the sunshine over here, KMO, I got a weird feeling as if you let it come in and disrupt the happiness, the joy that you're feeling. And I am not a doctor. I am not, I'm not in the medical field. I am not. But what I felt was that it affected my health. I felt like something within me got shifted. Um, hmm. And as we do know, worry, chaos, stress, anger, all those low vibration does take a toll on our body, you know, sucks up our brain, energy because we're focused on that situation. But the message for you is this happiness, don't allow it to be drowned out by any other thing that may come in. Balance. Find the balance in it. Mm. And interesting, you see how I have my hand right in my heart space? So when you feel if something arises to try to knock you off off your feet, KMO, stand with your hand clasped, place it right in your heart center, your heart chakra area, your heart space area. Inhale, exhale, and bring yourself back to center. Bring yourself back to center. It's not going to happen immediately. You're going to have to do it a couple of times. But bring yourself back to center, balancing the joy with the disruption that's coming in or that may be already in, but just find that balance. All right. I hope that helps. Okay, let's see what you said. My home is full of family love and lots of pet. Financially able to help my good. Keep this, you know, keep this spirit. Keep the feeling I'm financially able to help my children if needed. And no matter what comes in, I am still in a place where my home is full of love, family, and pets, and I am financially able to take care of my needs and can support those who may need my assistance. All right? He said, thank you. My mom would be proud. Oh, be proud of your journey, where you've come from, All right. So thank you, KMO. And Anna Wright. Anna. Did Anna come back in? Yes. And that's for all of us. Always remember to set boundaries for home and work and speak our truth. You know, we can stand up for our rights without being disrespectful, you know. So set boundaries. He said, I do have all those vibrations and do. Ooh, I've been seeing Tai Chi a lot in my social media feed. And they did say that does help with balance. So good for you. I don't think Anna is here. She may have left because I haven't seen her in a while. And it is 12:40, guys. So I am going to go ahead and say thank you all for being here. Thank you, Jackie B, and everyone who have helped, keep my space safe. Thank you for commenting and interacting with everyone in the chat, having conversation, as well as providing validation and feedback for me. Have a great rest of your day. And we're at 275. So 300, we're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to use the spinning tool and I'm going to give away some readings. All right. So again, thank you all. Thank you. I will be back at 4 p.m. with Scott. So if you want to come on there, I'll be on Scott's channel simulcasting. So if you want to join. You never know, you might get a read. You're welcome, Venus. So I will see you later. Oh, thanks, Mia Dragon. And we can always take parts of someone else's message to help us, because sometimes there's a part of their message maybe for some of us in the chat as well. Okay. All right. Have a good rest of your weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.